And we're live. I mean, not literally. It's pre-recorded.
As live as we're going to be.
So you want me to go first and tell you the shit day that I had at work?
Let's
I'm not
hear
going to mention the company I work for. At least not until I quit. So I knew something was up, man, because first they always serve the upper class, the office people.
Yeah.
as I like to call them, right?
Yeah.
You know this.
Well, you used to be part of that crowd, right?
Yes, I was a trader. Let's talk about that. But they pulled them in, and they're like, they made it all obvious, too. The boss comes out there of the warehouse, and he goes, yeah, don't go to the office. I'm like, but I have to get, no, just stay in. Don't. I'm like, I need a pad and some pens. No. So, okay. Well, my salad's in the lunchroom. Can I go in between? He's like, nope. He's like, I'll bring your salad out. You just got to eat in the warehouse. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, fine.
Who said this?
Well, I can't mention names because,
okay.
The warehouse manager.
Okay,
He's not being an asshole. He's just, obviously it was important. And I think they just don't want anybody to freak out. That's the feeling I got. I don't know. But anyways, so, they did their thing. And then eventually they got to us. And I could tell something was up because all the office people were gone. So I'm like, okay, we're not going out of business. We do pretty good business. We make a lot of money. Obviously, there's a government shutdown or they want us to stay at home just to, minimize the spread. So, yeah, they came up to us and it was a slightly different conversation because we work at the warehouse. So we can't work from home.
Right.
I used to be able to work from home.
Yeah.
But I no longer have that privilege. So they told us promptly go and see if you can get unemployment at least until April 8th, because this is going to go out all through April 7th, the government thing, mandatory. It's only essential jobs, like jobs that for medicine and hospitals,
Right.
places that you need to keep open.
My job is one of those essentials, actually. So,
Yeah,
I understand.
and mine was not.
That's amazing. I can't believe that. Well, you also handle products from China, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know when your last shipment was probably in from China, so.
Yeah. Wuhan?
Wuhan.
Yeah. So pretty much, we all sat there like wide-eyed. It's like, okay, so we gotta go file for unemployment. And that takes 2 weeks minimum.
Wow.
And it seems like it's gonna be 2 to 3 weeks, but they extend things.
Yeah.
Right? It could drag on even longer. So I got the money that I got from the last check. I got this it's a full check this next week, Wednesday. And then it's just, that's it from unemployment.
That's
and hoping that things will go back to normal by April 8th, which they may not. Everybody else from the office gets to work at home and still make their money.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of in a tight spot here. And hence why I'm doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? It's like full circle almost. It's like this room used to be filled with the bed and all this junk for my mom who wanted it just because in case she fought with her boyfriend and then she needed an escape or somewhere to stay. And I'm just like, I'm not making any money in this room with your bed. You've slept in it one time. I'm like, I'm sorry. So I shoved it all in the closet and here we are.
Yeah, right.
And I'm glad, dude, because granted, I don't have any subscribers right now, right? This is pre-recorded. I'm going to do it in April. And this is almost like destiny because this year, like you said, and everybody else noticed that it's 420 of the whole month.
Yep.
Which is really cool. So I figured for April Fool's Day, that's when it's going to start. And it's going to go all the way to the end of this month.
It's a great idea.
Dude, and that's how many... I want to go at it aggressively. At minimum, always have one a week. Mm-hmm. But if I can give, the audience 2 or 3, then I will.
Yeah.
And right now, it's I literally have nothing but time.
Yeah.
Because, it's almost I don't know. I don't believe in destiny or stuff like that. The whole you're tied to some kind of road, but it is an opportunity, right? And I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel that way anymore. That uncertainty, oh man, what am I gonna do for money? And especially with a pandemic, Bad enough it's I've had this kind of situation with jobs, but I could always just get another job. This is different.
Yeah.
It's
trying to find something that's that's essential and
right.
see if they're
you can pull
hiring.
it towards you If you want. Like,
Oh, I just didn't want to be that loud, and that's why.
no, but like you can control it. You know, like all you can
how
like you
close
can do. You know,
Yeah,
don't be afraid of like manhandle this thing.
Oh,
It's
no,
pretty good.
not afraid of it.
All right.
I'm used to having something like this in my face.
Cuckoo. But yeah, man, because Alex, it's daunting, man. Like with just a job, but like it's a job plus coronavirus plus like supplies and shit. Like I wasn't really. I'll be honest, I wasn't taking it seriously. Yeah.
I mean, I was so. I was on.
You're on the
I was
fritz?
on the edge of it, you know,
Okay.
because I listened to this one radio show, Area 1051. What our
I laugh because Mark, I think, listens to that same one.
does it? That'd
Yeah.
be cool. What?
Dr. Destruction.
Yeah. So Dr. Destruction's he's this horror host up in Wisconsin, Kenosha, and he it's an AM radio show. It's like 12:30
Right.
to 4 a.m. and he had this guy on there in January, and he was talking about this coronavirus
In
way
January.
before, huh?
In January.
In January, but it was when everyone was talking about politics and this and that.
Yeah.
This guy was already talking about this, and he was like
So this
saying
guy's
how,
legit.
yeah. So he was like, you know, he even predicted that this could be the next pandemic or epidemic, whatever. And he was saying, you know, he was hoping to be wrong about it, but he's like, all signs are pointing to this is going to be a really, really big thing.
Right.
And shit, look where we're at now.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody's coming up with all kinds of conspiracy theories. Was it China? Was it Russia?
Right.
Was it the U.S. to teach? Like, I don't know, man. Was it just literally Mother Nature and shit just happens? I don't know. I think all this shit just feels too planned. That's just me.
I mean, look at
Am I
it.
alone?
You had all
agree.
those
No, I
protesters.
agree.
What does
you.
wifey think?
Yeah. What happened?
I said, well, nothing. I said, look at all those protesters they had in Hong Kong.
Oh,
and then,
yeah, for sure. No, I agree, too. I think that it was definitely planned.
But
Yeah.
like, by who?
Oh, I think it was China.
China?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I do.
First on their own people? Fuck it, go big or go home.
But they
I
didn't
don't-
expect it to like hit
I
the
was
whole
gonna say,
world. They were
yeah.
trying to just like attack maybe the protesters or
Yeah,
whatever. But
something like that.
they
Like
had to have known that it would have not been
Really?
as well contained like that. I
So you think it was China?
come
See,
on,
I was
man.
more of like what if Trump is like really like that level of dick? I mean, of course he is that level of dickhead. I mean, he put kids in a fucking concentration camp.
You're still
Like,
in the concentration camp.
Yeah, and they're
where everyone's
molested
supposed to be 6
by
feet away,
people.
but these
Yeah.
kids are like and
right,
parent,
and all the
adults.
molestation, like like fucking incidents with the like guards there and shit. That if there's been like already it's happened, and it's like a pretty common thing there, and it's like it's fucking gross, man. There's these strangers and they're separated from their family and shit. It's fucking sad. So I don't know, maybe it's like me just poking fun or just being immature, but in my mind I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot, but I was like, what if it really is that fucked up and Trump just is like to the CIA, it's like, hey, do you guys have any kind of diseases in some fucking secret lab?
Man.
These fucking Chinamen, they don't want to play ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, just fuck them all.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's like, sir, we can't commit genocide. However, we can scare them. There's this thing called Corona, or not even. It was probably called like I don't know, like something from Resident Evil. What's the Resident Evil one called?
T virus.
The T virus. And he's probably like, no, fuck that. It sounds like too nerdy. Just, you know what a Mexican's like. Fuck it, call it coronavirus.
Right? Oh, man.
Right?
And we'll blame it
That
on them.
totally sounds like
And
something.
make them pay for the vaccine.
Exactly. It's like, we'll fuck up their economy. It's the only thing they got going for themselves.
I thought it was funny that I heard that they made a joke saying to build the wall. They were asking Trump to build the wall now that we have coronavirus over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So maybe that was his plan all along.
The son of a bitch did it. He got his fucking
He
way.
made Mexico pay for the wall. It took, a lot of deaths to do it around the world, but he's getting it. He's getting it done. He's lived up to that promise.
And there is this other gentleman at work who was like, obviously it was Russia to get China and the United States to fight, and then they come in and fucking kind of.
I didn't hear that kind of theory. I never even thought about that really.
Right, and that's really the problem is, I don't know. It's all on the table. I mean, it could be any one of those. Neither one of these conspiracies is out of the question.
Mhm.
Like, is impossible. Of course, I mean, it could be either one of those.
Right.
It's
Until
well
they tell
within
us
the realm of
truth.
possibility. It's not like they can't
Right.
do that.
Right.
I'm sure every freaking sophisticated country has some kind of secret lab
Oh,
where they're
yeah.
doing some kind of like Resident Evil shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's just
Underground. and
yeah,
shit.
because it's always the same idea, the same way of thinking, the same pattern. Like, well, if they're not doing it, well, if we're not doing it, they're doing it, and that's how everyone thinks.
Random thing here.
Hmm.
So, that being said, I think this a lot sometimes. Now, do you think they see that in Hollywood movies and they imitate that, or do you think Hollywood sees or really knows what's going on in the government
Number 2.
and
Yeah, they're not that creative. They're just doing what they see in real life, under the veil.
yeah. But I think about that sometimes. Like, I wonder who's imitating who here. Planet of the Apes. Will it happen?
I don't know, man. So, I don't know. Has anybody else's job been affected by all this? You said yours was no, it was actually a necessity.
Yeah.
Building
That's right.
Dymo printers.
Yeah. So,
They make the
we
world
won't
go
go,
round.
who I work for, but, big company, work with a lot of electronics and, technical gizmos and whatever, but we've been deemed an essential job, so I am fortunate enough to still be working.
Right.
Fortunately, I can't complain, man, really. It's great, and I like the job. I like the people I work with, so that definitely helps too, doing these crazy hours now that they changed.
Right.
So it works out.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, man.
And then,
'cause-
and then with you being in the medical,
Yeah, I'm in the medical field. I work for a hospital, do customer service for them,
okay.
and they're making us work from home right now. So
Okay.
we're like, they definitely don't want us to be around anybody.
Right.
And usually on one day out of the week, I would go to the hospital and meet with patients.
Right.
So I was a little worried about that when all this.
Oh yeah,
started,
of course.
coming out. But yeah, I actually like working from home. Very comfortable. There's not that kind of stress on you where you have to get up and
Office
stress
drama.
out in the morning, get to work,
Right.
all that stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think about that. I'm like, had I still been in the office instead of switched back to the warehouse, I could have been working from home,
You would've
still
been
making. Yeah. And it's like, oh man, it's bittersweet because a part of me was like, you know what, man, I do have enough to survive. I just gotta not be an idiot and be impulsive, which I'm not. This is serious. I'm not gonna just
same on this side.
not-
We're
yeah, I'm staying the fuck home.
Yep. We're rationing what we can and
Right.
saving, cutting spending where we can and stuff, except
Yeah.
for the essentials like, food, pet food for sure.
Yeah.
Well, the ganja,
I actually bought more. I bought a shitload of cat food, but I bought a shitload more of just canned tuna for me and the cats.
There you go.
Because if shit goes down, we could both eat it. You know what I mean?
Final can.
Yeah.
You versus Mittens.
No, dude, I'll just let them eat me. I'd rather they live on.
Yeah, I hear you.
And they would eat me. They really would.
Oh, yeah.
We stocked up on. You went to the store and got crap load of cat food, dog.
Yeah, I got
food.
them more food than I got us.
Did you tell me we got a dog?
Yeah, we got a dog. So, I told him about that. Yeah, Twiggy.
The one went back, and then you got the other one.
Yeah.
So for a while there,
Yeah.
that other story was, oh my god, dude, it made me almost cry about
Oh,
that poor
Champ?
dog. You want to tell the story?
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucked up story, but it's like shit happens, man. That guy should have been more careful with his dog. But go ahead.
They're as careful as they can be, but it's just, when you have a big German Shepherd like that, I mean, they're very territorial, and it's it plays nice usually with the other animals. So,
Right.
So basically, my buddy came, let's see, it was probably a week or so before he had to go to Vegas, and I think him and his girlfriend came home from either work or out from somewhere, but they came home and they noticed that they had their one dog, his name was Champ. Is Champ. He's not dead. Is Champ. And they were looking for him. They see him, you know, hiding underneath a table in the corner, and you know he's not really wanting to come out. So you know they just figure he's just probably sleeping or just wanting to be alone. And time goes by, and they're trying to feed him, and he's not coming out. So they try, you know, getting him out from his little hole there, and he comes out, and they see his eye has just been like popped out and just bloody, and they're like freaking out. I think they said it was like 9:30 at night. They're trying to find like an emergency vet, and cost an arm and a leg to take him, but you know it was worth it. You know, obviously for them, and they had to stitch this dog's eye back in and
Oh my god.
wear like a cone and an eye patch. And with this little dog, man, his spirit wasn't broken from it. So how that happened was they saw that the trash can had been flipped over, and this German Shepherd that they have, so Tank, right? Or no, Diesel. His name's Diesel.
Okay.
Big German Shepherd. He tore into the garbage and was eating. They think Champ came up to him while he was eating, and Diesel didn't like that, and he chomped right on
Oh my god, yeah.
champed on Chomp's head or whatever. So they know that because there's other teeth marks in his skull when they took him to the vet. So, man, I couldn't imagine coming home to something like that.
This is the first time I'm hearing the actual story of how they found
Yeah.
the dog. Ugh.
So, they were worried about leaving him home alone after that incident. They were supposed to go to Vegas just for a few days. So I told him I'll take him and, I'll watch him at my house and stuff. So,
Right.
and I ended up keeping him for a week. They came back, like 3 days later, but I told him, I'm going to keep your dog till Friday. Like, me and him are hanging out. Like, I come home or go out in the morning, get some breakfast at McDonald's or whatever, get him a sausage biscuit and
Nice.
just chill with him and stuff. So, yeah, that's a crazy thing, man. Come home and see your dog's eye popped out from
I
another
remember
dog.
that story, man. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And it wasn't just one incident, one crazy dog story. You also have a second one. And that one actually might be even crazier. With, the fence.
Oh, man.
That one's worse, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just remembering these tragic animal stories, but oh my god.
And I try not to remember these things.
Right.
I just don't know why people tell me them. I hate that shit.
I'm sorry. Should we
No,
change the
nah.
topic to something more colorful, something more
Nah,
more,
it's all right.
more beautiful?
Yeah. Like Corona.
Corona. Back to Corona. So I don't know, what do you guys think? How long is this shutdown gonna last? Do you think it'll actually end
We're here until August.
until August?
That's what our job says.
Really? These cocksuckers told me April 7th?
I mean,
Officially, supposedly, that's till April.
yeah.
Okay.
But I
These
have
are
a feeling
different
it might extend. If it's as bad as they say it is, it's getting worse each day.
Yeah.
They just said on the news today that
Put closer.
oh, okay. They said on the news today that some 70-year-old woman just died from it today.
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah, so and she was in Illinois, so they're just beginning really uncomfortable. They're just getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
About the lady that died?
No.
I didn't know.
This is about coronavirus.
We don't know
in
who
general.
she was. Not that it matters, but
The what? What do I think about what?
you said you think it. Do you think it's gonna extend to August?
I mean, that's what I heard, but I mean, I don't know. I really can't say. I know for sure that it's going to be longer than a year till they find a vaccine, or about a year, they say, anyways. So,
Right.
I mean, who knows how long this thing can last?
I think, get your mic closer. I think you're wait, no, you're good.
Oh, me?
You're good. Sorry. I was looking at hers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Move it.
No, yours is good because
Okay.
she wasn't talking, so it's supposed to be
Oh, okay.
flatline.
That's good.
It's the weed, son. I was looking at the wrong. And I literally named it. I got your name, my name.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what's really strange is that Alex just showed me on Netflix. They just put up a movie called Outbreak.
Yes.
Oh, did you
Yes.
see it?
I'm like, okay, come on, man. Are you guys like?
Yeah.
Did you
Like,
see what else
are they
put
putting
up?
me on, dude? Are they putting us on?
They're
Are they having a little bit too much fun?
Yeah.
Or are they like, no, dude, I was trying to warn you.
They got 2020 going on. That movie, 2012
Yeah.
with John Cusack with about the Mayans predicting the end of the
yes,
world.
yes.
The other one that I just watched called 3022, I believe, and it's about this. Oh man, you would like it. Check it out. It's on Netflix. And
What is it called?
3022,
Okay.
and Omar Epps stars in it, and it's about these
look this up.
astronauts on a space station, and they seem to be like trying to make a trip to Saturn,
Yeah.
one of Saturn's moons,
Okay.
Europa, and I don't know. I think before they left, they were like, again, they were like going around the orbit of the Earth, and something happened to the Earth. They don't know
Oh,
what, but
man.
it exploded.
What?
Earth is exploded, and they were already getting like cabin fever in the space station. So now they're stuck there.
So are they the last ones left?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
So there's just these four people. And then it comes down to, then the numbers start dwindling and stuff.
Wait a minute. This is available now?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, shit. I thought this was like...
Dude.
Oh, I
it's
could...
really-
Dude,
it's
this
a
looks
really,
pretty good.
really good movie.
I'm going to get stoned and
Yes.
watch this shit. It's like my favorite thing to do in the world is getting stoned and watching sci-fi movies. Does that make me a
This
loser?
one is definitely one to watch. But again, like I was looking at on Netflix, I'm like, Jesus Christ, why are you guys doing this
Like,
to
come
us?
on, man,
Like
stop.
scaring people worse.
Just kill me
man.
already, dude.
No shit. But these are pretty good movies, though. They're putting up.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
So
like, no,
I've never seen Outbreak or even heard of it.
Some
you know,
more. Feed off the fear.
right? But man, that movie was good.
So you saw it already. You were like, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay. You have
Another
good...
good one.
You, sir, I respect your taste in movies. We have pretty similar tastes.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, like I like your shit, you like my shit as far as suggestions. Whereas there's other people that like they'll point me in like a direction. I'll be like, I'll be polite. I'll be like, yeah, it was alright. But on the inside, I'll be like, nah, man.
I'll just tell them flat
I
out,
was
like,
gonna
nah, I
say-
saw
You
the
just-
trailer and
yeah,
it looks
I-
like shit, dude.
too
I
much
don't
of
want
a
to watch it.
I usually
I just
just tell
lie.
people, it's all right. I didn't like it too much, and they're like, oh really? And I'm like, I know I disappoint them, but I'm like, I just don't like it.
Really?
But yeah, I'll just tell people.
I'm
I'll be
so
honest with
dishonest
them.
in a nice way.
Yeah. I'll come right out and say it. Like, no, I won't like that.
I envy you, son.
Like,
I wish
like
I could be more like...
Like, you know how many people tried getting me to watch Sons of Anarchy just
Really?
because I
Yeah.
I had I have tattoos, and I don't
Do you
know.
feel offended by them stereotyping you
yeah,
that?
like I'm a
It's
biker
like,
and
dude's
shit.
got a
I'm-
shirt that says Slayer. Like, come on, man.
yeah, bald and everything.
It's like you-
So I'm
And then
more
you're like,
wind
no,
resistant.
dude.
and
And I
a
was like,
bike,
seriously? But dude, you're a Hell's Angel biker,
Right? fucking
Be like, no, I'm just in a band, an awesome band
wasn't even in a band yet.
called Amsterdam.
It was just there.
Plasma.
Ouija board.
Ouija board. Tell the story of how you found a name for your band.
We were playing with a Ouija board, and we were just me, Cristina, and our guitarist Chris, and we were playing with it and asking it questions and stuff, and we were just joking, like what should we name our band or whatever, this band or.
Right.
And it started spelling out these letters, A, S, E, L, M, and this and all that. And I'm like, so we wrote it down and we're just like jumbling it. I'm like, Amsterdam. Yeah, that works. So.
And
Yeah.
freakishly also spells Ledesma backwards.
Right.
Which
Which
sounds
is-
just as scary.
Which is Christina's maiden name.
Oh my god.
So it's like, that's weird, So,
Yes, it is.
yeah, that's nuts, man.
Dude, it was
Forgot to
ordained by
add, It was a
Satan.
dark, stormy night. We had candles lit, and set
Yes. There was
Oh,
that.
you convenently left that part out.
I did.
and
Dude, you're
the
bad at telling
atmosphere.
stories.
Yeah, at the moment.
Just take a sip of water. It'll be okay. So, you did renew that domain name, right?
No.
Oh, dude.
No, we didn't do it.
Dude,
Look, man, there's
do you
more
think I'm
pressing
gonna-
things at
do you think I'm
the
gonna forget
time right
smoke
now.
sesh?
World's ending.
I would be fucked.
Yeah, we have to do that though again.
I fucking go big. I do like cause okay, I'll be the first to admit it. I am scatterbrained, dude. Like I'll forget shit, very important shit like that, and so I'll just like do crazy shit. Like I'll just get bam, like 10 years. You know what I mean? Good for 10 years. Like I'll pay some ridiculous amount just so I don't have to think about it for like 10 years. But you can do like I don't know 4.
What year are you coming up on now?
Hmm?
What year are you coming up on now?
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I still got like 4 more years.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, when I'm 30, should I even say it? 39.
39.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'll be 39. I don't even want to think about aging. How old are you right now, Alex?
I'm 29 right now.
Oh, dude, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. This
What,
is
the
it.
last 20?
Because as soon as you turn 30, you're going to blink and you're like, I'm 39 already? What the fuck? I thought I just turned 30. It goes by so much quicker.
That's what they say.
I imagine it. That's just like what happens. Like, okay, and then you reach 40 and like, fuck, even quicker.
Yep.
You know, like NASCAR. And you go to 50s and now it's like a metro or a bullet train.
I like that.
And 60, now it's, I don't know, fucking Star Trek. And then
Now
that's how
they're
you're
doing
dead.
everything they can to keep you alive. No,
Yeah.
let me die, damn it.
You're looking at tombstones and shit for your
Right.
grave.
Trying to.
For a nice little, like, you know what I want to shop for? I think I should just, I don't want to die, but I wanted to look at some ashtrays.
Mm-hmm.
Not the kind that I snuff my joints on. The kind for, like, your ashes when you die. Cremation.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Like the urn?
urn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a name.
Okay. Say the ashtray. I'm like, okay.
I called it an ashtray.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Well,
dumb.
it is.
No.
You know, there are ashes. You
Yeah.
know.
It's probably just the I don't know, the inaccurate, just inappropriate, like if you're being funny way to say it. But yeah, so I want to look at urns. You know, can I make my own custom urn? I mean, I am an artist, so I would like to. I think only I'm such a snob. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna have something hold my essence,
Mhm.
my remains,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be best something made by me. If you want it done right, do it yourself. No, is that too crazy? It's like just let your family.
It's
pick
not.
it out?
It's not the worst idea.
I don't think it's crazy. We like morbid stuff. We always talk about stuff like this. Like,
I'm still trying to get a coffin bed.
yeah, yeah.
I've been wanting that since I was like 13.
Yeah.
It's not even for like death. I just want to like.
I just want to really
Do it
sleep
right
in
now.
comfort. So
What are you gonna do? You think you two do you like bury next to each other, cremated?
man, we've talked.
our
We've
ashes?
talked about being buried in the same coffin.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but
Now, has anybody else ever done that? Are you breaking ground?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like moms would have done that with their kids if their baby died with the mom during birth or
Or they
something.
try to maybe.
I don't know.
But
How would you?
It's like,
Yeah.
I think about it with, like, if we, like, I get how people are buried next to each other, but there's, like, a whole other side blocking.
yeah, a thick wall
Yeah.
of dirt.
Yeah, of dirt. Blocking us. I guess eventually everything will sink in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We were talking about getting cremated and then talking about being buried. I like the. I was hearing more now. People are doing natural deaths.
Natural death.
Like what?
Like
what do you mean?
I don't even know if that's the term, but where they're not like if they do a wake or a funeral, they do it that same day, so they're not pumping them with like chemicals.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like
okay.
you're just seeing the body as is.
Fresh.
and- yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know about that.
You died yesterday, but we're seeing you all today, and
Yeah.
today's also the last day we're gonna see you.
So you probably won't look. You know, I keep hearing that though. It's more natural if you're getting buried
Right.
because there's no coffin. You're just getting buried and
In dirt?
yeah.
They don't even put you in a
I
coffin?
don't know. Sure,
why
you
not?
can, but I've heard that people are just like actually buried.
I don't think they're just gonna throw people in the holes if they're the mob.
But well, it's like a natural thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they put them in. Maybe they do. I mean, I'm sure they.
Maybe just like a wooden crate.
Yeah, something. So they put them in
The same crate
something,
that they burn you in if you cremate.
I heard
you
a
get
story
cremated.
though that someone
do
said
that.
it was actually they just did a very like small family,
Okay.
the wake and stuff. They didn't do like a huge thing, and it was kind of they said it was kind of like because
Like creepy.
not creepy, but you're gonna see the body in like the decomposition and stuff. It's not filled with all those chemicals and stuff
Yeah.
like that to keep it preserved.
Wonder how it smells.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I
Probably
wonder
have like
if
Febreze. Stand by.
I just think like I don't like the morbid experience of like going to a funeral and everybody's got this energy that's just depressed. Like I get it, you know, you should mourn people, but I just feel like it's magnified when there's a room full of people. You know, especially like if women and there's kids, and I don't know, just seeing people's like body all contorted like that. You know what I mean? Or however it would happen, whether it's pumped or natural, like with chemicals or natural. I don't know, man. I just never enjoyed them. You know what I mean? I never liked it. I almost want to, like, close casket. I think I read an article it's becoming popular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just close the casket and just have a picture. I think that's what I would want for myself.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think I would want anybody to, like, see me. Like, maybe, like, if you can take a peek. You know, if you need closure. And maybe just, like, I don't know, have me winking or making some kind of cool face. I don't know. But I don't know. Especially depending on how I go out. Like, what if I get hit by a train and, like, I don't want people to see my face all smushed. And
Well, I mean, I think in that
the
kind of
last
case,
memory of me should
yeah,
not be.
they'll
like,
close you.
Yeah. I don't know. There is no perfect way. That's the problem, right? 'Cause it just sucks when somebody like you like dies and you're like, oh, fuck. Like, there is no perfect way to mourn, really.
No.
I think some Native American tribes, like, they would, like, mutilate themselves, right? Like, pain. I
After
think.
someone dies, they
Yeah.
mutilate themselves.
Like, yeah, like a spouse. Like, your
Hmm.
wife would, like, mutilate herself, like, at your gravesite or something. I really should
That's
check
pretty
that.
rad. So,
So
you
it's
better
not
do
accurate,
that.
asshole.
Uh,
Fucking racist.
yeah, but I don't know. I've experienced, two, deaths, that were pretty close, like my parents.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But I can't say, like, after that, I see death a lot differently.
Okay.
So I don't know, because, so I hear your point of view, but, and how you feel about it, but I'm, like, completely different about it. Like, it's not that I enjoy it, being there, but I feel almost very calm and, like, at peace
Okay.
at funeral homes and being, seeing the body and everything. Just, I don't know, because maybe it's because I feel like I do think about it a lot, that's going to be me one day.
Okay.
And when that happens, like, that's it. There's no more shit, getting paid, working, pay bills. You don't have to worry about, mortgage. You don't have to worry about
Right.
anything anymore. You don't have to, you got health issues or whatever. You're in pain. That's
Right.
all that doesn't matter anymore. Like, it's just gone.
So for you, it's like, yeah, this works. It's like, it's good
Yeah.
closure.
Yeah.
It makes me feel at peace with everything.
Right.
Okay.
So
I can definitely see that.
yeah, that's how I see it, and I don't know. But I kind of just I just feel good there, Same like when we take walks in cemeteries. Something about just being around all of these people who once were. It's just a very, very relaxing, calming feeling. Like,
Right.
I'm just like, like I'm home almost.
Yeah, and it's actually that's very common. I mean, I had this art teacher. She was telling me how Greek Orthodox
Mhm.
tradition, like her family would have picnics literally on the cemetery grounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was very like it's just natural.
Eating
you're
with their family,
born,
members,
you're
their
dead.
ancestors, yeah.
Yeah. And I think I think it's just human beings vary so much, man. It's it's different for everybody. The same thing that like motivates you or makes you want to get up in the morning and do stuff.
Right.
For some people they're motivated by money. Other people are motivated by like just solitude. I just want to go to Alaska and be alone. Like different motivations. So I think that's just as it varies just as much. It's like, oh, I don't know, this is how I want to go, or this is what makes me feel at peace with death.
Right.
Yeah, they say like they've done those studies with psychedelic mushrooms, where like it's therapeutic. Like it makes people like, because you have that. I think what is it, 5 grams?
Mm-hmm.
You have that death experience where you like the ego, like where you literally experience almost like like it's almost like dying. And a lot of them who have depression and stuff, they report that like I'm or they have like cancer and they're going to die.
Yeah.
They feel more at ease and comfortable with it after like a powerful psychedelic experience.
That's crazy.
I've also heard that from like DMT and ayahuasca.
Okay.
Like somehow it makes you feel more at peace. Like, oh, there is something else, or it doesn't end. So like it's all good. I don't know. Have you heard anything like that?
Nothing with like nothing like that. Like drugs wise, I've heard listened to other like near death experience near death experiences, or people that have died and come back, and they tell what they seen and everything and how they feel and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like taking like mushrooms or anything, or like any kind of like DMT, I haven't heard nothing like that. Like feel like you're dying or whatever.
The only thing I heard was is it EMT?
DMT?
DMT, sorry. that the alien thing.
Oh yeah, contact with reptilians and
Contact
stuff
with
too.
the aliens, yeah. That's the only thing I heard from that people experience.
I read that in
Weird,
the spirit molecule. It's like this book I read about that. They did a study. They had patients who reported under heavy doses of DMT like reptilians and shit.
What? Wow.
It gets really, really like out there. That's why even like Joe Rogan and his podcast, like the earlier days when he talked more about, and not that he doesn't anymore, but it was just like way more frequent where he's like, yeah, if you want to see aliens, he's like, yeah, you can see aliens. He's like, just take out some DMT.
Wow. Okay.
And I think that's exactly what he is. I mean, he's right.
I don't want to do it now.
You want to see aliens?
I mean,
I
no,
want
I said
that
I
shit
don't.
to stay the fuck away from me.
I know they're there.
Right.
I just don't want to see them.
Right.
They say like they're like people. I've heard stories that we know someone that did it, and they were telling us. They were talking to me about the story. I don't know if they told you, but
no. Well, why don't you just share it? I don't know.
Yeah, they were saying that like when they did it, there were these other beings in this kind of room he saw.
Yeah.
And they were telling him it's okay, and like that it wasn't anything scary. Okay. It's supposed to be very peaceful. This encounter.
I'll just bring it up to you.
Okay. Yeah. So this encounter is supposed to be very peaceful, and yeah, I don't know too much about it. That's the story he told me. So.
Interesting. So you tell him just like chill out, it's all good.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you should do it." And I was like, kind of. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about seeing, things, and it only lasts like a couple minutes or a minute, I think. Right. And that's what's crazy because they say like it feels very long too.
Oh yeah. It feels like people describe it like almost like a dream. Like time doesn't exist almost in dreams. Kind of like that. Like you're in, you're out, and it felt like forever. 2 reasons why. It's not that I wouldn't do it. It's just 2 reasons why I would be hesitant. One, I need to know the person that made it. To know it's not laced with like bad shit or like you just never know, man. What do you? I don't even know what it looks like. I'm sure it comes in different forms, right? Ayahuasca is an oral form. You just drink it, right? You can smoke it, and then the second one is there's something fun about being scared, but I like being scared under control.
Yeah.
Like, that's what scary movies are for, right? Like, if I get too scared, it's like, I'll just turn on the light. Fuck you.
You know what you're watching. You know what genre you went to. Horror section. Right. So, same. I can relate to that. I was going to
say, that's how we are, though. I mean,
You're a little bit different. I would see doing it right away. Yeah. Like if someone had it, you would do it.
I like being scared.
You wouldn't test the water. You'd just be like, fuck it, jump in.
Yeah. Being scared, like, I don't know what it is. It's like an adrenaline or something.
It is an adrenaline.
Yeah.
Fuck like, yeah. Your heart starts beating faster.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
I like being scared.
Yeah, being uncautious.
I'm constantly watching crazy shit and stuff like that. So.
Oh, man. I'm a wuss, dude. I like it. I like the feeling, but I like being scared with like someone else in the room. You know what I mean? Well, like I
Yeah.
said, watching scary movies, maybe going to a cemetery, but with a flashlight, a cross, some garlic. Like, I just like being prepared. I don't know, man. I don't like being vulnerable, which is
Yeah.
why, like, when I look at those people who get in those shark cages, and they swim with great whites, I'm like, fuck you, dude. It's some stupid, like, thin-ass wire. Like, it's a great white shark, dude. Those bars don't mean shit. I've seen those videos where they bent the fuck out of the cage.
Yeah.
And it like was in there with you. Like, that's not control to me. Anything that has to do with the ocean is
There's
out of
no
my control. That's why I don't fuck with oceans. I
Yeah.
like indoor pools and chlorine.
No, man, I agree. I love them. I love sharks. I'm the first one to watch Shark Week, and I'll never ever
Go in the ocean.
I
never
would.
go see one.
It's not just sharks though too. Like a jellyfish can fuck you up.
Yeah.
There's so many things.
Yeah. Everything wants to eat you in the ocean.
But I like swimming. Like I've been to Mexico, so I swam in the ocean.
Right.
And I've been to Italy, so I swam in the sea. And there's a bunch of other things in the water.
Right.
And sometimes, like when I would go underwater, you would see it, different things, and it kind of freaked me out. But I think it's like I'm used to it now, so it doesn't like. That's why I would do the shark thing. I think.
Oh my god, you would go in the cage?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, fuck that. I can't do that. With a harpoon though, right? With the harpoon? No
Whatever
harpoon?
they give me, I guess.
Ain't
my
gonna give you
God.
nothing.
I just go in.
If I'm going in there, dude, I'm going with a harpoon, dude.
You're gonna make it mad. You want to make it
Yeah,
really
like,
more
would it-
mad.
What if I jam it in the eye? Goes through the brain? No?
Good luck, man. That's a hole. you gotta,
You
you
can't
gotta
look
be
at that,
damn
dude.
good
Pretty
aiming
close.
in that fucking.
Get that close.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck trying to get me on the boat. Even. I seen Jaws. I ain't dealing with that shit.
Oddly enough, I would do a cruise ship. You know what I mean?
No way.
They seem kind of fun.
I'd never do one.
No?
No.
You do it?
No,
No?
too many people.
Too many
Trapped.
people. I seen the movie Poseidon. Titanic traumatized me definitely from boats when I was a little kid.
Yeah. Titanic,
mean-
they got cocky. It's unsinkable.
Right.
Fuck it is.
God
Said
himself
that's
couldn't
right.
destroy this boat.
Like
Damn
when I
you,
was
Billy
younger-
Zane.
I was gonna say when I was younger, I wanted to go on the Disney cruise, but that's about it. Like now
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that.
No, definitely. People, like ever since the Corona thing,
Yeah.
going back to that, of course, but it's like people are still trying to go on these cruises because they're cheap.
Really?
Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, yeah. I mean, we're infants, dude. Like as a race, like as a
Yeah.
species, we really are irresponsible, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. Do you think it was a clusterfuck? Like it wasn't handled right at all? Like, should it even spread throughout the world? Like,
I
is there
think it
any
was
place in the world where it didn't
mishandled.
spread? No, it's everywhere, right?
It's pretty much everywhere. You know what? I can't say
Maybe
I heard
the
any.
Tibetan
I
mountains.
can't say I've heard
Mhm.
anything about Africa. They got their own shit though, malaria and all that crazy shit too. So.
Yes.
But I know like there's like every state in the United States, someone has a case of it. So it's like that's nuts, And then Italy shut down.
Oh,
London
Italy was
is
hit
taking
hard.
high precautions.
Yeah.
Russia shut their borders. That's really weird to me.
Russia.
Russia shutting down their borders. When Trump was saying like this thing's a hoax and shit, and Democrats are just making this up, blah blah blah. It's
Was he
like-
saying that? He was really
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
He'd look this shit up, really.
he said it was a hoax.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's fucking.
It's
Well,
a
Definitely
it's a
mishandled then.
Democrat
Definitely
ploy and
mishandled.
shit, and but it's like, and again, it's one of those things where it's like not that I was listening to him, but just from my own research and just from what I've been reading and stuff, you hear good things. No, wrong way of putting it. Not good things. Nothing good about this, but you either hear stories that sound little like kind of fake, and then you hear things that are like kind of like, oh man, like kind of changes your view that it's not fake. So I was thinking, yeah, okay, so this is just something going on in China. It's kind
Right.
of no big deal. It's not over here yet. Then I noticed how
God damn, I really like. I had to check it, dude, and
yeah,
seems like he did say that shit.
yeah. And it's like then Russia closed their borders and shit, and it's like that really made me think like, if everyone's propagating, saying that it's propaganda, the coronavirus thing, when it first started,
Right.
it was propaganda, and by the news media and stuff like that, and then but it's like you look at Russia and they close their borders. Like, well, I know for sure Russia doesn't watch Fox News,
Right.
so if they're closing their borders, there's a reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. So, I forgot the point of this.
No, it's just on point. I mean, we just went back to coronavirus and,
Yeah.
we just started talking about
You were
if it was
saying-
handled
you-
poorly.
We got to this because you were saying about the hoax.
Oh yeah.
you
So
know,
I did believe it was a hoax, but no, not a hoax, but I was just iffy about it
Yeah.
and changed that.
Well, I got into not an argument with intelligent person at my company, place where I work, and I was just telling them how like the boy who cried wolf is kind of the epitome of America, as far as news goes, and that it makes it almost difficult, if not impossible, to know when shit is real and when it's not. Should I take this seriously? Should I not?
Right.
And he got mad at me, and he's just like, "Well, dude," he's like, "What don't you understand? You should have known it was serious when you saw like Italy." Or he laid out a bunch of examples. I'm like, "Well, dude, it's hard, homie." I'm like, "It's so much shit has happened, dude. Where like they just spin stories and like it's just I'm sorry, man. It's hard. Like I'm gonna hear about 9/11 if something
Then-
really like big
Mhm.
happens where I need to know." I don't think I can get away with like not finding out just by existing and going to work and doing my thing.
Yeah.
So if it's really serious, I'll just I'll find out. Like I don't like to stress myself out, and like I get that the news helps you be aware, but I'm like I don't think the news will ever prepare you for anything catastrophic.
Right.
Like a zombie apocalypse. I think you just literally have to have a mapped out place with guns and ammo. You have to be part of a crew and like so much and I'm never gonna get to that point. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna live my life like a normal human and,
Right.
and just not worry about it until I have to.
Exactly.
And I get that it sounds kind of like, oh, you're being a bro or an idiot, but like he got mad or upset, and I was just like, no, dude, I'm like, I get it, I get what you're saying. You should still watch the news and take it with a grain of salt, but I don't know. I just don't. I can see how people are just like, yeah, this is fake news or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you tell what's fake and what's real anymore, man? It's hard. The internet has made things very hard. Like, I like it for the most part because you're getting all these news outlets, so you're getting to know the truth. You're
Right.
getting to see the game and how mainstream media, like, really, like, how dirty they are
Yeah.
with the way they edit their videos and the way they spin the truth, quote unquote. But, yeah, it also makes it harder. It's like a double-edged sword,
Mhm.
You're getting different outlets, so you're able to see, how the farce and the fake news, but at the same time, you're given so much information. You're
Yeah.
bombarded with so much. It's hard to like filter out the bullshit.
Right. Well, definitely we don't have to wonder about that anymore right now because this shit's real. So I've been to the stores
Yes,
and
it is.
seen empty paper aisles and water aisles and shit, and
Yeah.
people wearing masks and gloves, and
Oh yeah.
you even cough, they look at you.
What was it when it first when Trump first started talking about this
Yeah.
last Friday? Was it when they was like put into like play more?
Oh, the
When Trump
Look it
was talking, he made a speech or something, and that like set everyone off. I think it was last Friday.
Yeah,
It
I
like
don't know
set
if you know.
everyone off to go to the grocery store and go buy groceries.
oh, shit.
Yeah, he did something, but like I went to the store like right after work just to grab a couple things. Wasn't even thinking about like what was
Right.
going on or anything like that. I was in line to check out with just like a few things for 30 minutes. It was just nuts. Like the grocery store. There was a
state
line.
of emergency or whatever, right? Or,
State of emergency, that's what it was.
Yeah.
When he
Right.
announced that.
And that's when you notice like the shit's starting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, this is real. Like, I thought it was just, like on the internet and stuff. And then when I was at the store, I was like, oh my God, this is
This
bad.
is really happening.
Yeah.
It's like watching the first wave of zombies.
I'm
Oh,
waiting
man.
for that. That's next.
It's gonna evolve.
Yeah.
Well, they do that, but I don't know if it would be that.
No,
That
it
crazy.
might be a couple years from now.
A couple years from now,
Something
then
else
we turn into
catastrophic will
zombies.
happen.
Could mutate.
All the boomers, dude. All the boomers that died from it, they come back, dude. Dude, that's a zombie movie right there.
That is.
The Boomers' Revenge. Revenge of the Boomer Zombies. That's also could be a band name.
You get a song title for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to tell people about your band? You can absolutely promote.
Yeah.
Tell people where to find you.
So our band name is Amzadel. We are available on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we have a YouTube channel too, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. We got music on Pandora, iTunes, Google Play.
When did we get on Twitter?
We're on Twitter.
I didn't know that.
Dude, wifey knows. She takes care of business.
Yeah, I take care of all the social media.
That's good. Terrible at it.
What's up?
So I'm terrible at it.
It's like another job.
Yeah.
It's like another job.
Marketing, man. It's literally what you're doing.
Yep.
Unlike a certain somebody at my job who I was like trying to convince to get the company on social media and quote unquote, because this person is no longer with the company, so I can say it. She looked at me and she said, "Well, I just don't consider YouTube to be social media." This was the marketing manager who said this to me.
Unbelievable.
And that's when I knew there was no hope. This company's doomed. No, man. I mean, that's social media is important. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with Smoke Sesh
It
too.
can be a good tool. So.
Yes,
Could be.
absolutely. So what do you think? You guys want to end this, or you want to take a break and then continue?
Yeah, we could. We can take a break for a minute.
Take a break. All right, we're gonna take a little Smoke Sesh potty break. We'll be back. This is all allegedly. We don't know. Continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. So, O'Hare Airport has had sightings of Mothman.
Are you being serious?
I swear to
Yeah.
God. Tell
Oh,
them.
O'Hare
Yeah.
Airport is
O'Hare Airport.
the same creature, like with the fucking
Yes.
Yeah.
red eyes.
Red eyes, the wings, the whole bit.
There's like
Some-
truck drivers that supposedly
Saw 'em.
stopped to use the bathroom, like on the side of the road
Yeah.
or something, and they would see like this humanoid thing that they claimed to be the Mothman.
Oh my god!
Yeah, at O'Hare, and it's like there has been other sightings from O'Hare workers that can't come out and say like who they are or anything, but they claim to supposedly have seen this thing too.
Oh, yeah. So the workers that saw it at O'Hare, their higher ups came up to them and told them, "You didn't see that. You saw a military helicopter." And when you get asked that, that's what you're going to tell people. You saw a military helicopter and threatened.
What the hell?
And here's the thing. Our friend, Dr. Destruction, he said himself, he's like, O'Hare is one of the biggest airports in the nation.
Right.
Security is obviously their, that's
Tight.
their high up priority,
Right.
Besides getting everybody, on safely or whatever. But, you can't tell me they didn't have like something on the radar or a camera
Coming
that was
up.
like caught him or something like that. And
It picks up something that small.
this dude's supposed to be like 6 foot,
Yeah,
or not 6, like 9 foot.
or I thought 7.
I'm trying to like
could
look
be
at the
confused.
article
Well, like
right now.
compared to like like a V. Well,
Very tall, solid black
I guess
creature
birds
with
come up on
glowing red
radar.
eyes. Security guard at O'Hare reports seeing.
fuck, dude.
Very tall. This happened February 21st. And this is just one of the sightings, though. These sightings have been going on since last year, May.
Really?
Yes.
So the Mothman
Mothman's been
has-
coming by. So obviously, when Mothman's coming by, some shit's gonna go down.
Oh my god. So this is just the beginning. Coronavirus is just the beginning.
Could be.
Told you zombies are next.
Mothman is never wrong, dude. I trust him more than I trust any fucking news
Yeah.
channel, mainstream or otherwise.
Mothman for president. 2020.
No, but seriously, that motherfucker always shows up before something catastrophic happens, man. Like, what the fuck?
I wonder if Illinois is going to be like one of the largest states with like death tolls or something from coronavirus now. because of that.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, reports are. Let's see. So the reports are seemingly related to a string of Mothman sightings from within a few hundred miles radius surrounding Lake Michigan. So yeah, he's been sighted in like Chicago and shit like that too. So some people saw him over there. Think they saw him. But,
so is it like a gang of them, or is it just one dude just going from Michigan to Illinois to just?
Some people think he's from another dimension. Some people said like they've seen him like fly like kind of like out of a portal or into a portal kind of thing.
Right.
And that's something. I mean, maybe.
Who are these people? I want to meet them.
Yeah.
Dude, man, this is freaking me out. Fucking Mothman in my backyard, dude.
Really? I know you're like the closest to him.
Yeah, literally, like right here.
He was
like,
by us. We live in
oh, it was in Bartlett or
No.
Barrington?
Hoffman Estates.
Oh yeah.
He was seen
yeah.
in Hoffman Estates, which is like 10 minutes away from us.
Dude, because like literally I am the closest to this shit. And like, imagine if I was just like, okay, Mittens wanted, because sometimes she claws my door like at in the AM a little bit too early. She'll be a little fat ass, so she wants to come in my room. And I'm like, great, now I can go back to sleep. Thanks, Mittens. The only thing that'll cure that is
Right.
the sesh. So I'll come in the room. And what if like on one of those days where I usually come in here and smoke and then go back to sleep, I look out that window right there, Alex.
I don't want to look out.
And on top of that roof, the fucker is looking at me as I'm hitting the fucking, I'm pulling it, ripping the bong, pulling it, blowing it out. I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like you blow it in his face when you're going out the window.
And I'm literally blowing his face out the fucking
man.
screen window. And there's just a mesh screen to keep the mosquitoes out in between me and this fucking creature.
Either A, he's going to be happy and chill with you, or he's
Gang
going to
rape?
rip your throat out.
Well, I was hoping for gang rape because then I could at least, I'll be traumatized, but I'll get to live. If he probes me.
Well, you wouldn't want him just to chill with you, maybe smoke with you? That was the first
I mean, if
option.
I could convince him to smoke and
Why do you
do
want
a
this raping
podcast.
to happen?
Well, maybe it's fantasy, but no, I don't know. Maybe it's just my defense mechanism.
Terrible.
It's being cute. I know.
No,
I'm
nothing cute about that.
Very shameful.
Nothing funny about Mothman rape, sir.
I was gonna say. So like, I wonder how long the sightings of Mothman have been around. Like, is there any prior to that one where he was sighted when the bridge collapsed?
Oh, I mean,
I think he's been in like ancient
hieroglyphics,
but yeah, hieroglyphics
or like cave paintings of Native Americans.
exactly.
Oh, wow.
I think I did see that.
Yeah,
some
they've
kind of documentary.
they've said they like painted pictures of them and shit like that. Looks like because they always had like the red eyes. That's always a
that's
fucking
really
thing.
cool.
Like this dude may just have been around for
As long as
ever,
Bigfoot.
man. And it's like it could even be part of a race. It's like not even the same. It's just a different one of its kind. I don't know.
That'd be pretty trippy if it was just the one the whole time.
Right?
Holy shit! Can you imagine?
Oh, that's really the problem, dude, is like if dimensions are real, like Einstein said, like other dimensions are lower, higher, whatever the fuck, within the same plane. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're barely finding out, but everybody always thinks it's from another planet, another galaxy. What if it's not like that? What if it's just a different vibration, different plane of existence?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we share the same space, but it's just in a different frequency.
That explains Ghost.
Yeah, and they figured out a way to phase into ours. Well, we were just like barely like just kids,
Yeah.
just wearing floaties, trying to figure it out.
We could be floating into theirs, but we wouldn't know it either.
All right, they could pull me into theirs.
That was Poltergeist. That's what it was about.
This is going off topic, but it's still about aliens, kind of. Like, have you seen that video
Try
on
to pull
YouTube?
it to. It's this part really. It's kinda,
Have you
there
seen that
go.
video on
There you
YouTube? That they're at what was it, Russia? That party. It was like
Mhm.
a party full of rich people.
Oh,
the
with
lights
the
go
light?
off, yeah.
with light bulbs.
Yep. And then the eyes are glowing.
Yes, I think I
Yeah.
remember that one.
Yeah, that was a interesting video. Reminded me of reptilians.
Yeah. All those elitist. Man, that's pretty creepy too. But I don't know. Were their eyes glowing red?
I think they were glowing like yellow, or I mean green, or something like that.
Hmm.
Interesting.
The video's creepy.
Yeah, man. The Mothman has been a very, very near and dear topic to my heart.
Why?
Ever since I saw the movie, you know, like Kindred Cold.
Oh,
Remember
man.
that? The phone call?
It's been years since I've seen it.
Oh my god, it did something to me, man. I'm just like it's almost like everybody has their favorites, right? Everybody has their favorites. It's like, I'm a vampire person. Me, no, I'm a werewolf person. I'm definitely a werewolf kind of person. It's like some dudes are like chupacabra.
Yeah.
Some people are into mummies. We're all into all of it, right? But you always have a favorite.
Right.
I think my favorite is like it was almost for a long time. It was like a toss up between like the Jersey Devil and the Mothman.
The
Devil. Mothman edges them out, dude. Because the Jersey Devil is just some other fucking upside down, the panic. You know, it's just like, I'm so tired of that, dude. I'm out of that phase. No longer listening to Slayer. No, I just felt like the Mothman was just something like, I don't know. It's just something intriguing about the demise. It's like, it doesn't really fuck with people. It just predicts something bad's happening. So it's like, what is it? Is it an anti-hero? Is it a good being? Is it malevolent? Is it just bad?
Well, he's not telling us like directly, so he's kind of an asshole for that.
So you think he's like just a troll? What if he's just a troll, dude?
Oh,
what if it's just some dude from an advanced race and he's just like, there's these other assholes on this frequency.
Yeah.
If you ever want to fuck with them, you know, we can see what's gonna happen. You know, before they can. They don't have that ability. So just show up before all this crazy shit happens. Just you know, it'll fuck them up psychologically.
Even if they didn't know if anything was gonna happen.
I think he's actually good. I think because I mean he came when that the bridge collapsed.
Yeah, but he didn't save any of those people fucking drowning.
He saved the main character.
Maybe he
of the movie.
caused it. Then I don't know.
He caused it, and then but I mean, how is he a hero?
It was weird though, because they think that it was like forewarning them.
Mm. He could have been a little bit more direct. I just think so.
They have like. He's chased people in the car, like by flying, but he never really. I don't remember him ever attacking anybody. Just like hypnotizing, like if you stared into his eyes, like you would be hypnotized or something. Like people would have lost the time. I think they said that.
I hear that with a lot of UFO stories.
Yeah.
That people.
And then the Men in Black. There's always this tie to like Men in Black showing up.
Yeah.
So like, the Men in Black could be here right now. They could be like, you know what I mean. At the airport, maybe they talk to some of the employees now.
Yeah.
But that's always been the thing where, like, and there was a very special kind of Men in Black with the Mothman thing because they would be almost like aliens masquerading as humans.
Right.
Like, there'd be something off about their tint and their skin tone. It'd be like yellowish, kind of green, like artificial. Their behaviors would be weird. They would ask questions like robots, you know?
So,
these Men in Black.
I got excited because it reminded me of that YouTube video that they think it was Men in Black calling on this one person, and it sounded like a robot talking.
Oh, and they were asking him information.
Yeah, because like it's a long story, but this guy ran into this guy wearing like a suit, like a government official, and he knew his name, and I think they ran into each other in the airport.
Okay.
So he was like really confused as to how this guy knew him or whatever. Then he started receiving phone calls from like this robotic voice just randomly, and it's really creepy.
Huh.
Yeah, she shows me these creepy videos when I'm high, and I don't like it. Because then I'm scared to go to the bathroom down the hallway.
Dude.
I have to wait either for one of the cats to go that way so I can walk with them.
The paranoia sets in.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Dude, I got a call on my cell phone that said from the United States. Have you ever gotten a call like that?
I've gotten a call from a state.
It just said United States.
It said United States. It was like 502 something. I was just like,
Did you answer it?
No.
Mr. Trump?
No. I was like, President Hitler? I mean, Trump.
Did you try searching the number?
No. I
Yeah,
mean,
type it in Google.
I always do.
She always does that
I always
shit.
get suspicious because I get like I'm getting like creepy phone
Dude, do it
calls
right
or
now.
something.
let me see if it's still on there. Hold on. It was the weirdest thing because I'm just like, whoever this, because I inherited a phone number. It's, oh, I can't say it on the fucking air. Here, hold on. You can actually see it. Here, look at the one that says United States. Don't say the number.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like, what the
Oh.
fuck is that? So if I type that in, what, something will happen? Hold on.
Yeah, try typing and say I would put phone number and then put the phone number in there.
This is fucking weird. Whoever this guy was, this asshole. Because number one, I knew I fucked up when I inherited this dude's number, getting rid of my old number because I had my own baggage on that number. I got a phone call. It was like one of those recorded messages. It says,
Yeah.
the following, and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you now owe $35,000 in child support.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just like, well, unless I'm having fun and I don't know about it, or I used to. Or some of these girls lied about being on the pill. Not joking. No, but like, I don't have any kids. I'm like, oh, this guy must have like, that's why maybe he ditched the phone, you know?
Could have been.
So I got those calls. I got like creditors, his friends. I guess he didn't inform his friends. He changed his number. Like pissed off ex-girlfriends and shit,
Yeah.
and current. Like it was just like, dude, like, did you move to a country? Did you kill somebody? Like who is this asshole whose number I inherited?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you still have the same number from? I know guys that have the same number their whole life. Like they've never had. No. How many times have you switched?
So many. I can't remember them all, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys talk amongst yourselves about phone numbers and changes while I check this fucking number.
Yeah. I wonder
The
if
I think the last time that the only number that I remember, it's an old number, so I don't care. I'll say it was a 224.
Dude, somebody else has that shit now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Be like, XXX.
All right.
ABC.
Well, anyways, it was this number that I always used for like when you go to grocery stores or like when you go to like the pet store, you know, you scan your little, pet supply or whatever card,
Mm-hmm.
and they always or they ask for your number instead, and so I always give them my the same number I've been given for like 2 years or whatever, 3 years, and I have this new number now, so I still use the same old number, so I remembered my 2 phone numbers. I do it for the gas station and all that, and now I think Cristina changed a phone number at the pet supply.
Yeah,
to my current
your
number.
current
So I always give them like my old number, and they're like, "Oh, it's not it." I'm like, "Shit." I'm like, "Ah, okay." So it's this. My wife changed it. Sorry. So it's my new one. I had to try to remember that one.
Interesting.
I'm still going through that struggle. So
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know what the hell this thing was. It's
what's
it's
the
saying
number
like,
come up as?
what is this thing? I don't know. It really didn't bring up much just by typing that in. It looks like a lot of these places that look things up, they charge a fee.
Oh.
So I can't really test it.
So
out.
usually there's sometimes people get them so much, those kinds of calls,
Yeah.
that they show up for free on the comments usually.
Yeah, like people like on
Yeah.
Reddit.
But that's weird that one didn't show up. That means it's not a very
Here, I'm
free
gonna do
one.
mine. Should I do mine?
Do yours.
No,
That's
I
your
don't want
phone.
to have my number. Fuck that.
Why would you put your number in?
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
just copy paste. Hold on.
I watch too many horror movies, so like as soon as I see that, I think it's like U.S. government shit or something.
Well, that's what I'm scared of. I'm like, what if they're like, this motherfucker is talking about the Mothman again? That's it. Let's just kill this guy. Fucking asshole.
He's
Fucking
aiding and
elk nut.
abetting Mothman. This is Mothman's hideout. Why he's so close to O'Hare?
I hear the Mothman started smoking with this guy who calls himself Elk Nut. This guy sounds like a fucking stoner. Gained the trust of this interdimensional being. Now we have to go to this fucking shitty apartment.
His only escape is the bright lights of O'Hare.
Okay, so it's searching for available information on blank, blank, blank number. It's almost done. Man, this is like Netscape speed. 49%. Halfway. Detecting carrier and number type. Looking up. See, what's going to happen is it's going to finish and it's going to be like, to hear the answer, dude.
Yeah,
Pay
this amount.
this.
I've been on the internet too long to know.
So did you just type the number in Google and that's it?
Well, no, I typed in like phone number and then I typed it in,
Yeah.
the number, and I pulled up like literally 4 links.
So it's not. See, that's creepy because it's not.
That's not normal then.
Yeah.
If you put in some other number, like, let me give you a number that calls me. It's a scam number.
Should I be fucking afraid right now?
I
What if I die and then you guys are like, oh my
I
god?
don't
okay.
think
So
you're
you see
gonna
that
die.
top number?
Yes.
Type that number into Google, and it'll come up. Links
I-
will come up that it's a scam. People will be like, "Oh, this is a scam number."
I believe you. That's the thing. Oh, a downstream criminal database. Been verified. That's what I'm using. Dude, this is scary shit, man. Those number things, like, what the fuck?
I
dude?
always, for some reason, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I think I watched too many scary stuff when I was a kid.
Mhm.
But phone calls,
You still do.
I know, but I still do, and they freak me out. But it's like watching shit with people getting scary phone calls are still like really fuck with me. Like they freak me out.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like they're coming in your house almost. and,
Yeah,
you know,
dude. That
yeah.
whole fucking, I'm in the house. Or where they call and it's like, it's coming from your house, man. Run. You
Right.
know?
I don't know. It's just
I think that's
creepy
why.
feeling.
I think that's what freaks me out.
It's so
Or
invasive.
it's like stalkers that are like you're sitting. Imagine you're sitting in your living room and someone's like, "I'm watching you from outside." You know?
Right.
That freaks me out. Like
What would freak you out more though, if you got a phone call that said that or a text message?
Phone call, dude. Because phone call, just like,
you hear
hearing
the
shit is
creepy
just.
voice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Text
what type of
message is
text
like, I would
messages.
just be like, fuck you. You know?
But see, like me,
Oh, and then he would send me a picture of me.
Out,
I'd be like, oh shit.
right?
That would be creepy. If they send you a picture, dude, of you being
Usually
like,
that follows.
yeah. Like, that would
They'll
be
text you and then they'll send a picture of like them watching you.
Like, it's like, oh, he's clearly outside the window if he caught me at that angle.
Right,
Or
right.
something like that. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then now you gotta look. Now you gotta have that worry of looking over, see if he's
Yeah.
there. And yeah, man.
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't
it's
even fucking
95%.
Just run like somewhere. Fuck that.
Call the cops.
Yeah.
Your results are ready. I will not use this information. Do I agree? I'm gonna hit I agree and continue. Let's hope this is not bullshit. Your results are ready. Results. Oh look, $1 7-day trial membership continue.
How did you
Really?
know?
I wasn't. Were you expecting this, dude, to happen?
Are you a Mothman? You knew this was gonna happen.
No, but seriously, like, this is like, I hate shit like this because, I mean, dude, I typed in phone number by my mom, and then like, let me see if I typed it in wrong. It really does freak me out, dude, when shit like this. Like, especially when it says United States,
Yeah.
dude.
I think of like Return of the Living Dead with the tank. You know, like the zombies were in the tanks, and the phone number for the U.S. Army was listed on the tank.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Return
on
of
the
Living-
container thing.
Yeah, in the containers.
Okay. Yeah.
I think of that shit. Like that's why I get freaked out.
Yeah.
That's really weird. It says United States on it.
Dude.
Was that real?
What?
What you were talking about?
What do you mean? The United States thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what his caller ID says.
Oh.
That's why we're.
I thought you were talking about the tanks, the containers
Oh,
were
the
real.
tanks say something army or something like that.
Okay.
Have some weird army number.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, all these, like, here, I'll show you what comes
So I
up.
wonder- It could be like someone using like Skype or something, and they're putting in a bogus phone number,
Uh-huh.
and it just generates as United States. It
Well, because this
generates
guy did have a
country.
lot of, like, friends that did, like, business on, like, here. Like that's literally all that comes up.
Yeah, that's scary.
You see that?
That's weird.
You see that? 4. Like what the fuck? Like I almost want to say the number. This is my only form of
You
defense.
should.
Should I?
They didn't leave a voicemail. You don't know who it is. Might as well.
Should I just fuck with this dude right now? I mean, it says the United
until
States,
you get a
right?
knock on the door.
What?
Said until you get a knock on the door.
Now you're freaking me out.
I know.
Fuck, dude.
They're
You're like, oh, you're gonna put the
you
number
know
out
that
there, you
number
little shit?
you said out loud?
Knock
Yeah,
knock.
guess what? You're not gonna say it again.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe I should just chill.
I chill on it.
Well, here, if something happens to me, then it's up to you guys to get the word out.
And if it happens to me, it's Annie's fault.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry, guys.
I
Didn't
forgive
mean
you now.
to get you involved. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that sucks about fucking inheriting somebody's number. Getting a new number is, I don't know. I don't like it. I like my old number, man, but too many ex-girlfriends, too many, I don't know, just like people I didn't want to talk to.
Yeah.
Family members that were just like assholes. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to these people, dude. But anyways, so yeah, that's my new number. That is my burden. So with that said, we're gonna wrap things up. Any plans this weekend besides staying corona free?
We're doing that show tomorrow.
Doing a show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where
Chris's
and
apartment. We're gonna
Oh,
live stream
that's
it.
right, the apartment.
Yeah. So
Okay.
We're
I was
gonna
gonna be
live
like
stream
7
So you
the
can
show
live stream it.
yeah, 7
on
o'clock.
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are on, do you do the live stream on Facebook and are you guys planning on going on like YouTube anytime soon?
I don't think we can save the video.
For Facebook Live, you can't like save the actual video.
Okay.
It only saves. To
So literally
Facebook.
that is their
Yeah,
their
but-
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
So
we'll
we-
probably record it on both phones.
Yeah.
2 phones, and then yeah, we can put one up
Do
on
one on
YouTube.
Instagram, one on Facebook or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right on.
That's available. How about
All
yourself?
right. Well, thank you two for joining me on this epic first trial of the podcast. I'm not even going to call it a trial because it's pretty good. So I thank you, Alex. Thank you, Christina.
no problem.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And that's it. Good night, everyone. Stay away from the Mothman and coronavirus.
He's coming
Peace.
for you.